If you had to choose between your money or your life, which would you pick? What if I told you every time you trade your time for a paycheck, you're already making that choice? This is your money or your life, by Vicki and Joe Dominguez. And it's not just a finance book, it's a blueprint for total freedom. Most people think of money as numbers, but this book asks a deeper question. What is money really costing you, not in dollars? In hours of your life, you go to work, you sit in traffic, you buy things to feel better about it, and the cycle never ends. But what if you measured money not by its price, but by the time it takes to earn it? That's the first mind shift in the book. Every dollar you spend is hours of life you'll never get back. So when you buy that $300 gadget, ask yourself, is it really worth 20 hours of your life? You start to see money differently, not as a reward, but as a reflection of how you use your time. That's where the authors introduce a powerful system, a 9-step plan to change your relationship with money and align it with your values and your freedom. First, track every dollar, not to punish yourself, but to wake up. Then calculate your real hourly wage, not just what your job pays, but what you keep after taxes, commute, clothing, stress. For most people, their $30 hour job might really be $12. Once you know that, you start spending more consciously. Every purchase becomes a question. Is this bringing me joy? Is this moving me closer to freedom? Then comes the wall chart, a visual tool to track your income and expenses each month, not just for budgeting, but to measure progress toward financial independence. Here's the big idea. If you can lower your expenses and increase your savings rate, you can reach a point where your investments cover your cost of living. That's the moment you're free. They call it crossing the crossover point. When your passive income equals your living expenses, from that day on, you never have to work again. But this book isn't about quitting your job. It's about reclaiming your time. It's about asking, am I spending my life doing what matters to me, or just earning, spending, and repeating? For many readers, this book doesn't just change their finances. It changes their entire life. They downsize, they simplify. They choose work they love, or walk away from jobs they hate. Because in the end, money is just a tool. The real goal is a meaningful life. As the title reminds us, every day you are trading your money or your life. It's time to make that trade count.